So once we've had a chance to meet with you and we've accepted your case, what we start to do is investigate. Now, we are not doctors, but we've handled thousands of these cases. So what we like to do is pour through the records. We get out our glasses, our pens, our highlighters, everything that we're going to need to sit down and fine-tooth comb, go through page by page of your records. Your records may be thousands of pages, but what we like to do and what we strive to do is not miss a thing. We look through your discharge summaries. We look through the operation notes. We look through all of the nursing notes. And what we try to look for is what the doctor should or did not do in a particular situation, and see where they went wrong, where the negligence was in your case. At that point, what we then do is turn it over to the experts, to the medical experts who will take a look at the records the same way we did, and they will share with us all of their insight, all of their expertise in whatever particular field we find the issue, whether that's neurology, cardiology, emergency medicine, all of those different specialties. We work with many doctors from all across the country. We consult with them and we determine where the negligence occurred and how we can take your case forward into litigation. That whole process takes about 3 to 6 months. Like I said, we want to be very comprehensive in a review of the records. So once we have the opportunity to do that is then when we go ahead and send those records out to an expert. The experts are busy. They're doctors. They have full-time practices. So what we do is wait for them to get those results back to us, and we stay on top of them. But once they get those results back to us, we then go ahead, we draft the necessary documents that it takes to file these cases in court. And the overall process, depending on the situation, can be about 6 to 9 months. So what we look for in a medical negligence action are 4 key elements. We're looking for what's called the duty. And that is, in a medical negligence case, the standard of care. What the doctor did or did not do that they should have done. We try to find exactly what went wrong. When the doctor failed to order that test. When the doctor failed to order those laboratory studies. When the doctor failed to give you your prescriptions. When the doctor failed to discharge you with the appropriate medications. That's what we're looking for to satisfy the first element. In the second element, we're looking for what's called causation, or a breach of that duty, a breach of that standard of care. And that's where the negligence occurs. So, as I just mentioned, if they failed to order a test, if they fail to appropriately discharge you, if they fail to appropriately monitor you, we are looking for that breach of the duty, where we can hire one of the experts to come in and say, right there, at that particular moment, the doctor should have done something, or they did something they should not have done, and that is the breach in the standard of care. The third element is called causation. What we need to do then is find a link, find a bridge between the breach of that duty, a breach of that standard of care that causes your injuries. So whether that test that should have been ordered, if that test would have detected something, if it would have shown the doctor something, if it would have provided critical information for you, if that test failed to be ordered and that caused your injury to occur, that is what we're looking for in that third element, which is called causation, that bridge between the breach in the duty and the cause of your injury. And last but not least, the fourth element is damages. We're trying to determine what your physical, mental, permanent injuries are. There's a variety of different ways you can be injured, but that's what we're looking for in the last aspect of a medical negligence case. And that is the last thing we need to prove. How did this injury, how did this harm, all as a result from the negligence, how has it affected you? And what are you dealing with in the coming years, months, weeks, whatever it may be, that we need to remedy, that we need to get you compensation for?